Now, BBC One Scotland, our final visit this week to Ramsay Street to join the neighbours.
There's young Daniel, desperately ill. I'm holding the fort here, and all you can talk about is space to think.
What is the big
Look,
deal?
I don't know what's going on here, and I don't particularly care. And when you're ready to talk sense, I'll listen, but right now I need my space. Otherwise, I'm going to say something I really regret.
Hey, I'm feeling dangerous. So, we hit the town.
Give me half an hour and I'll meet you at the end of the street.
The clash of metal from Robot Wars is about to start on BBC Two, followed at 6:45 by Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Saturday night on BBC One, it's a test of friendship.
The pressure's on from the start, not to let the mitts down.
Friends like these at 6:30. And at 7:20, things are hotting up in Red Alert with special guests Mel C and NSYNC. Followed by the National Lottery, it's better than ever. Saturday night on BBC One.
Dad, Mum says have you paid for the TV licence yet?
Not now, Sona.
Call free on 0800 328 2020. With direct debit, a TV licence could cost less than £9 a month.
This is BBC One Scotland. Now at 6 o'clock, the BBC News and Reporting Scotland with Hugh Edwards and Sally Magnuson.
Counting the cost, higher council tax to pay for asylum seekers. Coping with those new arrivals, councils say they need extra cash. The rifle they can't rely on, the British Army's big gun problem. Narrow escape in barracks as soldiers targeted in a bomb attack in Northern Ireland. The captain's expecting why Matt Elliott might be advised to miss the Cup final.
Also tonight, drugs barons are warned there's no hiding place as Scotland appoints its first drug czar. And the First Minister continues to be dogged by the Section 28 row as he launches Labour's by-election campaign in Ayr.
Good evening. The cost of supporting asylum seekers is leading directly to higher council taxes. Today, Kent County Council announced a £3 rise per household. Other councils have warned they could follow Kent's example. The county wants the extra money to look after some 700 children who've arrived in Dover with nowhere to stay and no one to care for them. The Conservatives said today that Labour's soft approach to asylum carried a cost. But ministers point out that the number of new asylum seekers is now falling.
Smuggled on lorries into Britain. For those seeking asylum, Dover is one of the main routes of entry. Some are children.
Get out of doors and enjoy it. That's it from me for now. There'll be more weather coming up. Hugh.
We will be out, Helen. Thanks very much indeed. Now it's nearly 6:30. There will be an update, of course, just before 7 o'clock on the day's main stories. Stay with us. In a moment, it's time to join the BBC's news teams across the United Kingdom.
The headlines on Reporting Scotland tonight. Taking on the drug barons, Scotland's new drug czar warns them there'll be no hiding place. Dogged by Section 28, now Donald Dewar hints at future action to stop big money campaigns interfering with elections. And a week away from shutdown, time is running out for the National Stadium. Good evening. Scotland's new drug czar has warned drug dealers that there'll be no hiding place for them. Strathclyde's